In a city where steel skyscrapers pierced the sky and streets hummed with life, a brutal crime would shake the very foundations of New York's conscience. It was March 13, 1964, and in the quiet neighborhood of Kew Gardens, Queens, 28-year-old Kitty Genovese lay dying on her apartment building's stairs. Born Catherine Susan Kitty Genovese on July 7, 1935, in Brooklyn, New York, she was a bright and vivacious young woman. Her Italian-American family had moved to the suburbs of Connecticut when her mother witnessed a murder, but Kitty remained behind, determined to make her mark in the city. She worked as a bartender and small-time bookmaker, known for her quick wit and infectious laughter. But behind the scenes, Kitty's life was shrouded in secrecy. She had married her first husband, but the union was short-lived due to her lesbian relationship with Mary and Zielonko. Exactly a year after meeting Zielonko at Swing Rendezvous, an underground lesbian bar in Greenwich Village, Kitty's life would take a devastating turn. As she clocked out of her shift and began driving home to Kew Gardens, she caught the attention of 29-year-old Winston Moseley, a man who would change her fate forever. With a hunting knife in hand, Moseley approached Kitty and stabbed her twice in the back. As she tried to run toward the front of the building, he overtook her, leaving her brutally wounded. Neighbors witnessed parts of the attack. Robert Moser heard Genovese scream for help, while Carl Ross saw Moseley stab Kitty twice in the back. But despite their presence, no one intervened until Moseley fled the scene, leaving an unconscious Kitty to be discovered by Sophia Farrar. The New York Times would later report that 38 witnesses saw or heard the attack, but decades of research have revealed this number was grossly exaggerated. In reality, approximately a dozen individuals witnessed parts of the assault. Winston Moseley was arrested 6 days after the murder for suspected robbery in Ozone Park, Queens. During questioning, he confessed to murdering Genovese and 2 other women, Annie Mae Johnson and Barbara Kralik. He was found guilty of all 3 murders and sentenced to death on June 15, 1964. But Moseley wouldn't serve his full sentence. He escaped from Attica Prison in 1968 and added an additional 30 years to his sentence. He died in prison on March 28, 2016, at the age of 81. Kitty Genovese's murder sparked widespread discussion about bystander intervention, but as researchers began to uncover the truth behind the crime, they realized that the phenomenon was far more complex than initially thought. Social psychologists John Darley and Bibb Latané pioneered research on this effect, revealing a 5-step decision-making process for bystanders. Factors such as group size, health severity of the situation, and victim group membership can influence an individual's likelihood to intervene. The Kitty Genovese case remains a pivotal example of this complex phenomenon, one that continues to shape our understanding of human behavior. In the decades following Genovese's murder, her legacy has lived on in popular culture. Movies, books, and music continue to reference the tragic event, serving as a testament to Kitty's enduring impact. But beneath the surface lies a sobering truth, one that challenges our perceptions of human nature. As we reflect on the life and death of Kitty Genovese, we're reminded of the darkness that lurks within us all. But it's also a testament to the resilience of human spirit, for in the face of unspeakable tragedy, we find courage, hope, and the unbreakable bonds of community. The murder of Kitty Genovese remains an open wound on New York City's conscience. Yet, as we navigate the complexities of human behavior, we're reminded that even in darkness, there lies a glimmer of hope, one that illuminates our shared humanity and inspires us to act when it matters most. As we close this chapter on Kitty's life, let us remember her spirit, a spark that continues to ignite change, even in the face of unspeakable tragedy.